Eliza Kava.
Great, hello.
Hello.
Councilmember Lewis George, thank you for the opportunity to testify at this oversight hearing on the Department of General Services. And thank you especially for your support of our Ward 4 schools, including Barnard Elementary School. I am Eliza Cava, Vice President of the Barnard Bears Parent-Teacher Association. I am eager to testify today on several issues affecting our school facilities, including the construction of our much-needed new wing, deferred maintenance issues, and the use of our ground spaces. I know that DGS takes pride in its mission to ensure the health and safety of our students. I want to thank DGS for quickly repairing our front fence after a car accident last spring, as well as installing a new access control arm for our parking lot in late 2023 with support from your Office for Funding. It has really helped with traffic management. We are very excited to soon begin construction of our new wing, which in the 26-27 school year will replace our deteriorating annex made of portable units. The PTA's and our principal, Dr. Reed's, top priority is the speedy construction and on-time opening of the new wing. Thank you for appropriating the funding and moving forward with this process. We really appreciate it. And we appreciate that DCPS and DGS heard our request for community involvement and started a facility improvement team called FIT, although it came too late for us to weigh in on the ed spec and scoping. In general, any major construction project at a school should always have an opportunity for early, robust community involvement. At Barnard, for example, the new wing will take the place of our existing bus loop, but early concepts made no provision for a new process for bus drop-off and pickup. As a school with one of the largest CES, which is Communication and Education Support Programs, students are bused to us from across the city. Only once the FIT began did the construction team understand the importance of managing bus access. While we go through construction, our first and second graders will continue to be educated inside the annex, which I am sorry to say suffers from serious plumbing issues, rodent infestation, difficulty maintaining temperature control, and literal holes in the walls and floors. The area underneath part of the annex has lost its siding underneath the building, so exposed wires are dangling down over an accessible crawl space, which could let in cold air, more rodents, curious children or teenagers, or unhoused adults. We request that DGS prioritize responding to these and other maintenance issues in our annex while construction goes ahead. Fortunately, our caring teachers, bright artwork, and challenging curriculum mean that the children, including my own second grader, who's been there for a year and a half, treat these problems as annoyances, not as the disappointments they truly represent. Children should not be left in these conditions as buildings age far past their prime. The replacement cycle takes too long when these conditions are the case. On deferred maintenance, unfortunately, the new wing will not fix a number of known and ongoing maintenance issues, some of which date back 21 years to when Barnard was one of the first schools in the district to undergo modernization. For example, in a hard rainstorm last spring, all the fire alarms went off due to water intrusion in the main building, and a PTA meeting had to end early. In even a small rainstorm, the basement leaks, and so it cannot be used as a reliable storage area. It's also surprisingly small. We have had sewage backups, broken water fountains, broken door locks, an unreliable front desk phone system, and broken HVAC components just in the past 2 school years. Our brand new playground, installed in just the fall of 2023, is already seeing its crumb rubber surface degrade at the edges following this winter's snowstorms. The most important systems upgrade would be to our plumbing system. Clearing clogs, replacing broken fixtures, and generally preparing the plumbing to last another 25 years is essential and should not cost millions of dollars or require a full building renovation. Secondary to that, our HVAC system, as Barbara was just talking about, also seems to be on its last legs and in likely need of replacement soon, and it would be nice not to replace it in an emergency in wintertime. These issues are not currently affecting our high-quality instruction, thanks to the dedication of our leadership, teachers, staff, and maintenance team. However, we do need council and DGS to solve for these issues before they become emergencies, not after. Fully using our grounds. Barnard, like John Lewis and Truesdale, whose grounds have been or are being fully redeveloped, has an entire city block. The new wing will replace the annex with a soccer field, which we are very excited about, including our DC Scores team, which almost won this year. However, the new wing design process led to a disappointment. While the scoping stage showed the possibility of a new garden and greenhouse to replace our existing one, and a new basketball court to replace our cracked one, neither of those improvements will now be included in the design due to budget constraints. We have lots of physical space to move or replace these elements. And we will lose our mature fruit orchard of cherries, plums, and peaches. Our scholars understand that fruit trees do not grow to maturity overnight, and these trees represent an investment in them by a past generation. We are hopeful that DGS and DCPS will consult with the urban forester to ideally move the fruit trees or if not move, replace them in kind as much as possible. The PTA requests that Council works with DGS and DCPS to plan for and fund replacements for the fruit trees, garden and greenhouse, and at least a half-court basketball court. If these projects can be included in the new wing without delaying opening, that would be wonderful. If not, we request a plan for funding as small capital projects over the next few years. Thank you for the opportunity to testify and for your support of our incredible scholars throughout the city. Only the best is good enough for our Barnard Bears.
Thank you so much.